Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Priya Gaikwad. I'm a consultant psychiatrist at Mindcare Clinic Nigdi in Pune. So, today we are going to talk about a delicate topic. Delicate in the sense because it is a topic dealing with children. That's why a little delicate. Understanding mental health issues of children is has become a very important issue these days because there are rising mental health problems in this population which was not seen before. एव्हरी डे रुटीन प्रॅक्टिसमध्ये एखादा तरी चाइल्ड येतोच येतो विथ मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यू अलॉंग विथ दॅट चिल्ड. दिस वॉज नॉट देअर प्रिव्हियस. So why there is an increase, mental health issues with these children? That is to go hand in hand with our development and our expectations from this group. आज अगदी मुलगा जन्माला आल्यानंतरच आपले डोक्यात चक्र फिरायला लागतात की आता हा इंजिनियर बनणार आहे की डॉक्टर बनणार आहे की फुटबॉल प्लेअर बनणार आहे. सो इमॅजिन द सेम काइंड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट्स fall on their ear after they start growing up, and it becomes a very big milestone to be fulfilled by them. Then there are additional pressures from school. परफॉर्मन्स झालाच पाहिजे, एवढे मिळालेच पाहिजे, मग बोर्ड एक्झाम्स येणार आहे, तिथे जर स्कोर नाही केलं तर मग पुढे कॉलेज कसं चांगलं मिळणार, कॉलेज चांगलं नाही मिळालं तर पुढे मग अभ्यास कसा होणार, करिअर कसं निवडणार. सो दीज आर रायझिंग चॅलेंजेस फॉर देम, आणि त्याच्यामुळे डीलिंग विथ दीज चॅलेंजेस इज बिकमिंग व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट ॲट दॅट टेंडर एज, अँड हेन्स दे लँड अप विथ अ लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज. And sometimes it is very difficult also to address these issues or even have a knowledge about what is going on in their head. It is difficult to access them as compared to adults. तर मग कसं करावं? How to identify children are having problems and how to deal with them? Sometimes they might not tell you, I'm having depression, I'm suffering from some anxiety problems, I'm having some problems or issues at school like bullying. They will not come and tell you, but they will have significant behavioral changes in their lifestyle which can point you towards the underlying issues they are facing. For example, not getting involved with family members, not going out and playing with friends regularly, continuously crying, not able to express what is going on in their head, not performing well in their studies is one of the major issues that they come with, and you find out that there is some underlying mental health issues. तर हे खूप डिफिकल्ट असतं असेस करणं. हाऊ टू असेस देम, हाऊ टू टॉक विथ चिल्ड्रन हू कांट एक्सप्रेस देमसेल्फ. I would say just build up a comfort zone or build up a safe environment for them to discuss anything they want. Start with asking routine questions, What do you like? तुला काय करायला आवडतं? तुझे हॉबीज काय आहेत? तू कुठल्या शाळेत जातोस? मग तुझ्या शाळेमध्ये सगळ्यात आवडती टीचर कुठली आहे? And then go to more focused or one-on-one questions like, मग काय रे, शाळेत काही प्रॉब्लेम आहेत का? कोणी तुला त्रास देतं का? तुला कोणाची भीती वाटते का? किंवा तू दिवसभर काय करतोस शाळेमध्ये? घरी काय करतोस? घरी सगळे कसे असतात तुझ्या बरोबर? These in-depth questions might point you to the underlying issues whom exactly the child is having a problem with. For example, if he is refusing to go to school, you can be able to find out whether he's getting bullied over there, whether he's having any other issues like learning disorders. That might come into light. Going in detail about his routine, going in detail about his changed habit can point you towards the underlying problem. And definitely when these do not suffice, something creative like, let's start drawing, let's start coloring, let's color, draw, whatever you want. You can do whatever you want on the canvas. Sometimes they draw themselves crying or sitting in one corner, aloof from other children. And then you can pick up on these hints and question in depth about why the child is doing that. Why is he sitting alone in a corner and why is he crying? Or sometimes they can put into picture their nightmares, like demons and monsters with horns and devils who are troubling them. And then they associate it with real life problems, like somebody is drawn like a monster in the picture and you ask them, who is this? They might tell that is an elder kid in the school who is troubling them, who is hitting them, or some kind of abuse is going on. That is the person they are drawing on paper, and it becomes more flexible for them to describe it in pictures rather than in words. So these are some of the techniques that you can use while interviewing the children. it becomes easier to understand their problem, and later on to, start with some form of therapy or start with some kind of counseling with them using these examples. I hope this was very informative for you, and maybe we'll discuss something in detail when the time comes. Thank you.